Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in, Miss Sherry. Welcome in, Mama J. How are y'all doing tonight? Thank you, Mama J, for telling everybody to make sure to hit that thumbs up. We're going to do some craft and chatting and do a little updates and talk about DreamGO Bingo tonight. We were dealing with my pattern release last night, so I didn't mention any of that to y'all. And when we were discussing me going live some other days of the week, I said I know I would do tonight because what I meant to talk about last night we didn't talk about, so we're here tonight for that. Thank y'all for coming in. It'll probably be some more people coming in here in a little bit. I'll give it some time for that to go on. Welcome in, Brother Joe. Welcome in, Doneen. Welcome in, Christy. Welcome in, everybody, to Butterfly Dreams Crochet. We are here in the crochet cocoon. We gonna make butterflies. Hey, Sis Dana. Hey, Sarah. You at work in here? Good job. Yeah, I'm nice and clear today. Actually, my internet had been acting up all day. The wind's been blowing awful terrible here today. But it's died down now. It's calm. So my internet is working pretty good right now. We're going to pray that it stays that way. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up on the way in, everybody. Give everybody some time to get in. I was actually recording a video and looked down and saw what time it was. I said, click. Welcome in, Vicky. Welcome in, Miss Linda. How are y'all tonight? Welcome in, Angela. I'm actually doing pretty good. Welcome in, Sis Liz. You're here, Lord. I thank everybody for coming. Everybody. I'm getting ready to go through all my emails and get everybody's numbers written down for DreamGO Bingo, because we do play that next Tuesday, y'all. And I meant to mention it last night, but we were if it hadn't been for Sis Dana, the pattern probably still wouldn't be out there. So, talking about the pattern, I do have a new pattern on Ravelry. Now, if you do not do Ravelry, that is fine. You can send me a cash out, or you can just send it straight through PayPal, and I will email you the pattern. And the pattern is for this. This is a stitch marker wall hanger. You can display your stitch markers on it. You can display your earrings on it. Whatever you want to put on it, you could do it. It can be made any size. If you want it smaller, you can make it smaller. If you want it a little bit bigger, you would actually have to buy a bigger dowel. These are 12-inch dowels. I actually gave this one away last night. So it's going to Sandrine. Welcome in, Froggy. Welcome in, Shell. Welcome in, Stacy. How's everybody? So I will drop the link here in a little bit for that. For my Ravelry link, I'll put my PayPal information in there as well. And welcome in, Mama Dora Beth. How are you? I love you too. Yeah, Christy, it's my first one, and now I'm hooked. I'm already working on some more. But I learned a lot from doing this one. I learned how to be more organized. And welcome in, Miss Terry and Zach. How are y'all? To be more organized and have all my ducks in a row, if you want to say. So the next ones are going to go a lot easier and a lot smoother. And I've actually been playing around, not playing around, but just checking it out on Ravelry on how to do everything. So, and I can only thank Sis Dana for doing what she did yesterday to get it out there for me. I got my coffee over here. I got my water over here, so I'm good. Because I don't want to miss Dana and them's live tonight. But Next Tuesday, we play DreamGO Bingo, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will give from 7 to 7:30 for people who are coming in to send in numbers. If anyone is in the chat tonight and you have not sent numbers and you played last month and you want to keep your same numbers, put it in the chat. If you want to send in new numbers, you can put your new numbers in the chat tonight, and I will go back and retrieve those between now and next Tuesday. You send in 5 numbers, 1 through 75. Zach, I have not. I was getting ready to go back in and write down. I'm starting that tomorrow, going back through my emails and writing everybody's numbers down. So I don't have, if you sent new numbers, I do not have them written down yet, but I do have them in my email. Welcome in, Tammy. How are you? Miss Susan, welcome in. I'm going to drop some links, and then I'm going to drop the StreamYard if anybody wants to come up and chat. Y'all are more than welcome to. I got to get it pulled up on my phone so I can do it. Y'all see my thumbnail? We actually sold our horses, y'all. We don't have any more horses. That's why I put that thumbnail up there, because I miss them. But we sold all 3 of them to the same person. Sure did. And I miss my babies. All right, the link I'm fixing to drop now will be for the pattern if anyone is interested in it. And like I said, if you don't do Ravelry, you can send me a PayPal. Yeah, Brother Joe, you're the DreamGO King right now because you won last month. Welcome in, Demarius. How are you? Or you can send it by Cash App. And I will email you the pattern. And I will be raising the price of it up next month because the fees from PayPal and the fees from Ravelry, I won't be making no money. And I'm trying to make some money off of it so I can continue to do giveaways and get y'all good yarny things from the stores when they go on sale. Yes, Miss Linda Davison, you can get into DreamGO Bingo. Now, the only requirement, send me 5 numbers, 1 through 75. You can put them in the chat tonight. Or and you have to be present during the live. Thank you, Miss Vicky. That we named her Lady Red. And that picture I took, I actually had just did an interview for our local newspaper because in 2012 we had a real bad outbreak of the Eastern Nile virus in horses. It wasn't the West Nile virus, it was the Eastern. And I actually lost 2 horses from it. And the lady from the newspaper went to the local vet to interview her. And hey, Quilty, how are you doing? And she actually sent her to me because she knew I had lost 2 of mine. And she told her it would be better for her to interview an actual horse owner who had lost horses from it because she knew I knew all the symptoms and stuff. And y'all, that is one thing you don't want to see a horse go through. That was one of the most heartbreakingest thing I have ever seen an animal have to go through. It was sad. They are in so much pain from that. They don't eat, they don't drink, they can't walk, and you have to try to stabilize them up on their feet, because if they fall and you're not there when they fall, that's it. You might as well call the vet out to give them a shot and put them to sleep, or you put them to sleep yourself, because it cripples them and it causes all of their muscles in their body to freeze. So Liz saying, did I win, Brother Joe? And we might do a surprise giveaway by the end of the night. Okay, Miss Vicky, I got your numbers and I will write them down. Is Brenda in the house? Lord, did I miss Brenda? Brenda, darling, if you're here and I missed you, I'm sorry. And Dana says hello, everyone that she missed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this PayPal information. And my phone did an update yesterday, and now it's not wanting to. It's not wanting to act right. And I know that that's because AT&T is trying to force us to upgrade our phones because these are paid for, but it's not going to work. I can just type it in because I know the information. I ain't got time for that. It's not even pulling it up on my phone. Welcome in, Brenda. That's the first time I've seen your comment. Mine is DreamGO, DreamGO, and I go live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Tuesday. And the last Tuesday of the month is when we play DreamGO Bingo. And welcome in, Ella from No Catchy Name Crochet. How are you doing? And you submit 5 numbers, 1 through 75. It's no money involved. I do the gift. I do the prize. You just have to be present. And we normally start playing about 7:30. Well, we do start playing at 7:30 p.m. I usually give from 7 to 7:30 for people that are coming in. Time to send me numbers that haven't been able to throughout the week. 5 numbers, Angie. And Brenda, I sent you something on PayPal today too for your raffle. And there's my PayPal information. Yep, just be present. I'm actually going to include this in bingo next week. This is a Be Crafty crochet hook set. I got it I'd watched Pamela's Adoring Crochet do a full review on it, and she liked it. I didn't like it, but you get from a 2.25, 2.75, 3.25, 3.5, 3.40, 4.55, 5.5, and a 6mm crochet hook in this little case. It has this gauge with a ruler. This little pouch unbuttons. And it has, and you see, I've never taken the stuff out. I did try one hook. I didn't like how it felt in my hand. Has a row counter. It has these stitch holders or cable holders for knitters. Although I would use them for a shawl. And it comes with 6 plastic darning needles. Comes with a little pack of stitch markers. And it comes with some scissors that pull apart. You pull them apart to use them, and they come in that little pack. So I'm including this in the giveaway because I'm tired of moving around in this room, and I don't use them. But I will say this, and this is how it was sent to me. Nope, not that one. This one. These covers on them are plastic, and this one right here, you see that where you see the little silver shining through it at right there? Let me hide my face so hopefully y'all can see it. Right there. It's got a split in it, and that's how I received it. And that's the only cosmetic thing wrong with it. The hooks work good. I just don't like the way they feel in my hand. So, and it comes in this nice little zipper case. So that will be included in the prize next week, along with some yarn. Everybody's putting their numbers in there good. Welcome in everybody that has came in that I have not spoken to. Welcome in Miss Sandra, Diana, Miss Angie, Sabrina. Yeah, it is. They're nice hooks. I just don't like that. I guess it's the feeling of the cover that's on them I don't like. Just like wool, I don't like regular 100% wool because it feels like sandpaper. Welcome in, Robin. We're doing good. We're doing good. I've got the links dropped to my pattern if anyone is interested in buying it. Diana, I'm not even going to even attempt to say your last name, but welcome. Welcome in, Jolene. How are you? There go my bestie, Sandrine. And Brenda, the newbie crocheter, saying hi, Quilty, Sandra, Diana, Zach, Robin, Dana, Liz, Angie, Froggy, sending you all a virtual hug. What is everybody working on? Welcome in, Diana with Daigo Crochet. I'm getting my words twisted around here tonight. I'm going to drop the link, and if anybody wants to come up. Hey, Veronica from Stills the Show Crochet and Shelves. She is in the house. And if any of the moderators that are in blue and the ones that are not, if you have a channel and you are a content creator, And sis Dana has, well, she just retracted it for some reason. And Sabrina says she is working on a lovey and a baby blanket. Veronica is speaking to Sandra. And Angela Wright is working on a scarf by knitting it. Veronica's working on a blanket. And Miss Robin says, Mama J, I am blessed. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Welcome in, Simply Shelby. How are you doing tonight? Robin's finishing her diamond painting. Quilty is working on a baby blanket and a cardigan. I'm working on, oh Lord, how many whips am I working on? I'm working on one of Dana's patterns. And here comes our lovely Miss Brenda, the newbie crocheter in the house.
Hold on, you called me unprepared. I'm moving everything around just so that I can make room for my computer. Hold on. I know I look a mess. Believe it or not, I just got back to my hairdresser.
Usually when you come from a hairdresser now, y'all styled and profiled and everything else.
Actually, I just had my hair colored and blow dry. I got home and put it up in that ugly bun.
I usually do that too, and then my husband asked me, so what's the point of you having them to style it if you're just going to put it back up in a hair clamp or a ponytail?
Oh, Lord. But I hate having my hair in my face, so I always have it up.
Veronica says, hey to all. And Michael's have yarn for $5. The big cake and more yarn for $3. So if y'all want some clearance yarn, go check out Michael's. They're having a sale on. I know they have their Red Heart Is a Route and their Red Heart Is a Route Rainbow on clearance. I might have to go check out their cakes.
Jeannie.
See
stay
what
away from Michael's.
I need to.
I know I do it. I actually went by and I had it in my hand and I put it back.
What? No, you did not.
I sure did.
You know, I do that with a lot of things, but I do not do that with yarn. And my husband asked me one day, he said, why would you fill a buggy up with clothes and different other stuff, but then you go around and put it back up? But if it's yarn, you keep it in the buggy.
I keep remembering that. I keep forgetting that I've ordered some things online.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't keep buying yarn. I'm buying yarn faster than I'm using it. Too much.
Because look, Veronica is to blame for this.
Oh yeah.
You see this? I blame Veronica. This
Where did you get all that?
From Hobby Lobby. But it's all going in giveaways and stuff.
Veronica is the Hobby Lobby queen, and anything that we do that is out of our budget, we should blame her.
I look, she sent me a message and said, go to Hobby Lobby. I'm sure they have that stuff on clearance. So I told everybody. She twisted my arm, and I didn't have no choice but to go.
Yo, I went to Hobby Lobby and I got myself some things. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can show y'all. You see those bins? You see those bins?
Crystal with Ricola's Crochet Corner, welcome in.
You see those bins? Okay. There's 1, 2, completely jam-packed with Hobby Lobby clearance
where it's hard to open the drawer on them. I have one over here like that too.
So I'm guilty.
Yes. Now, y'all, at least 6 people can come up on the screen, maybe more. I don't know how many StreamYard will let come up at one time. So if anybody else wants to come up, feel free to. Yeah, because V always taking us shopping with her and everything else. And as soon as I see it, I'm like right at the computer looking like,
Yeah.
okay, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Well, you
Welcome
know
in,
that yarn.
Donna.
You know that yarn that Veronica used to make her sister's blanket. The throw is a cotton blend, an ice cream scoop brand cotton blend.
Mm-hmm.
It's really colorful. I saw
Yeah.
that bad boy, and the next day I was at Hobby Lobby buying it. She's to blame.
Is it that I think I have some of that yarn. It kind of puts you in the mind of the Line Brand ice cream yarn, but it's the Hobby Lobby brand.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it's a Hobby Lobby brand. I think it's Lion. I think it's. Let me go get it.
Yeah, Dana has dropped the link to my pattern in to Ravelry if anyone would like to get it. If you're not able to do it through Ravelry, you can send me a Cash App or a PayPal.
It's this one. Hold on. Left is right, right is left.
Yeah, ice cream.
She showed this bad boy at the store and she picked it out for her sister's blanket. And I got up next day and went straight to Hobby Lobby to get myself some.
I got a drawer full of it down there too.
It's her fault.
Cause see,
I
I'm
hope
like
you.
you in Alabama. It don't get real cold here, so I do crochet a lot with. And Sandrine looking like it do get cold in Alabama.
It cold right now.
Not to me, it don't. Um, so I do crochet a lot with cotton and cotton
Me
blends.
too.
Dana, I got your tickets already in there. I got Froggy. I got you, Jeannie. I got your tickets in there
Okay,
already.
Crystal, that's fine. Sabrina says pottery yarn. What is pottery yarn? Veronica says she loves that color.
I love it too. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I love it.
And
They
Quilty says
sell like
she's
that ice
using
cream
Lime
yarn
Brand
like
ice
that.
cream now.
They got the ice cream yarn at not Hobby Lobby at Joann's too. But they got a
Yeah,
big
and they
pack.
came out with an ice cream roving yarn too.
Oh, Sabrina says pottery was an error, a typo.
Oh, pottery was an error. I'm like, okay, that's a new yarn. Let me know about it. Pretty yarn.
Okay, then I'll double check to see. So
She
did you
said,
guys get
she
some?
meant to say pretty yarn.
Okay.
Yes, sis Dana, if you want to order a tote, if you want to order any of my merch, feel free to do so. Just send me an email with what you want. I will send you an invoice and we will get it sent out to you. If you want a t-shirt, indicate the size that you want in your email and we will get it made in the color that you want because we can get any color from white to they have multiple colors of pink from like a real Veronica wants a bright pink shirt. I'm gonna have her a neon pink shirt
Oh,
made and
mine
send
be
it to her.
purple.
She's gonna disown.
Um,
She's gonna disown you. You do that.
I know, but this is the shirt, and I showed it last night on me. This is a 3X, and
I like that.
I got plenty of room in it, and it comes down long, and it's not a long shirt.
I like
Um, they are Gildans. They are 100% cotton, but they pre-wash so they don't shrink when you wash them or dry them. Welcome in, Granny D.
that. Granny, hi.
Robin said, "No, no pink for Veronica." No, I would get her. She'd probably order a purple.
Yeah.
Um, It's not being seen now. But this is a tote bag that you can get. And if you want your initials on the back, just let me know in the email. We will monogram it for you. And these are the Notion bags. And I didn't bring one of the cups. I don't have a cup in here, but I do have them in there on the dining room table. Y'all entertain and I'll go grab.
All right.
We got your
You know,
back.
Sandrine and I love entertaining, right, Sandrine? Uh-huh. What are you
Yes.
making? You still working the same blanket you were doing last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. That's
I got
different.
I got 4 baby blankets to make. And when I tell you I'm so tired of looking at it. So I keep putting it down, picking it back up, putting it down, picking it back up. Cause I don't like pink. I'm a purple kind of
And
girl.
this is
Oh,
one of the other shirts. And this is in like a coral color.
I like that color.
That's
I
pretty.
like
But
that
I don't
color.
like pink.
Yeah.
That's a coral though, right? You said?
Yeah.
It's pretty. I like that.
It's too close to
So,
pink.
but they sell them in all colors.
I
They
saw
have,
that picture. I saw that picture that you sent me where you were at the store. I was just my jaw was dropped when I saw all those colors, all those shirts in behind.
yes.
It's amazing. I couldn't get over. I was wondering where you were.
I think I want mine regular
This Dana
purple
says we are
and
blessing one
lavender.
lucky viewer with a free pattern. Please hit the thumbs up.
Hey, Granny D.
Sarah, I can get coffee mugs that are 18 ounces and do them. These are the ones that we have right now. I am looking. The
Nice.
vinyl store was out of a lot of cups, and they were waiting on their shipment to come in because I actually want to do the little small stainless steel ones for
Mm-hmm.
The
people that
wine
drink
glasses, like I'm
coffee.
doing.
And I want to do the bigger stainless steel cups, but they didn't have, the only ones they had were white, and I don't care to do a lot of stuff in white.
I seen them. I seen some. I got mine from Tuesday morning.
And they had these, so we're doing these.
I like those. Jeannie, once those stainless steel coffee mugs come in, when you get ready to order yours, have your daughter get a couple for me, small and a bigger one, and I'll pay her for it.
Okay.
I gotta get with you, Brenda, on my sign. Purple Princess.
Is that what you want?
Purple Princess. I
Yep.
wanted to say Purple Princess crocheting and sewing. I think. But
Okay.
right now I just want Purple Princess. So I just
Well,
put that on
figure
there.
out figure out what you want, and you know
Purple
my email.
Princess. That's what I want. Purple
Hey, Miss
Princess.
Beverly from Bevy's Crafty Plans. How are you tonight?
Cause I got these letters right here. I got a picture
Sabrina,
of
if you
those
sent
too.
them, I do have them. Um, it's deleting the link that we are posting. What I'm gonna end up having to do is do a real short video and put it on my community tab. I wonder, will it leave the links in the community tab?
The links to what? Like to your PayPal?
If you post content creator links or links to Ravelry, links to PayPal, or anything in the chats, YouTube is deleting them now. No rule.
Okay.
They trying their best to slow down these growing channels. That's all they're doing. But we gonna find another way.
We always do.
We might have to start doing a little short video and putting it on Instagram and Facebook and stuff.
I got these letters. I gotta paint them though. They're gonna say crochet and sew.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna paint them purple
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put some white dots on them.
So do you want Sandrine, do you want something like a yarn ball and hook?
Yes, with
Okay.
with
Jeannie.
purple princess and yarn ball and hook. That's what I
Okay.
want.
Jeannie, don't forget to send me your daughter's nail business name.
I did
You
in
did?
Instagram. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Recently? Because I switched my phone and I lost all my messages from Instagram.
Yesterday, after you sent that message that you had switched phones.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Brenda, I think I got you some other customers too. Cause I know a
Yay.
lot. I know a lot of other girls who crochet and they want signs for their wall. Like Jamie, Jamie on Parlay who crochet. She said she thinks she gonna get one. I told her I'd give her the email address. And then
Awesome.
Tanya's crochet something. But anyway, she said she gonna get her a sign too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandrine. I appreciate that.
That's
Daigo,
why
are you
no
on
problem.
Instagram? If you're on Instagram, send me a message in Instagram. And I will get with you after this live, and I'll help you out with that.
Maybe.
I posted the link to my Ravelry and stuff in the chat. Let me see if I can.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, I got one more wood piece to get from Brenda and
Is
Mr.
it that?
Newbie.
Is it that sign? Is it that sign that's right up here? Wait, 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 wait. In purple?
Yeah.
No, I don't
That's
think I
so
wanted the
pretty.
comment sign.
Just comment?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You don't want the combo?
Well, I've already got the subscribe and like sign, so I just
Now
need
you
the
need a
comment
comment?
sign.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I'm gonna get my husband to pay for it. He just don't know it yet, but he got to come out the pocket.
There you go.
Okay, good. I got
Okay,
it.
I'll email you, Daigo.
Go back, go back. What is it?
I'm coming up with a pattern for the bone pillow.
Now, I just posted the link to my Ravelry myself. On my phone, it's in blue to where you can click on it. Now, everything on my computer, it looks foreign to me. Nothing is in blue on my computer, so I don't know if it's working or not. Can y'all click that link that I just posted?
Jeannie, you remember that picture you had sent me originally of the girl with the curly hair with the mask?
Oh, you want her logo thing?
Yeah, is that logo, does she have that logo? If not, I can find something that is nail related, but if she wants that logo and she has it, if she can send it, that'll be great.
See, look what Veronica just did. Send me a message and said, this is the yarn at Michael's.
She sent me something too. I haven't opened it. It's probably the same thing.
Welcome in, Rosalie. We yarn it out. How are you?
I might have to go to Michael's tomorrow just to see what they
Look,
got.
look.
She said, look, this is the yarn. Sent you the same picture.
Yeah, send her the same picture.
That's a damn shame. We're just talking about how she keeps instigating us and then she goes and sends us more.
Veronica is a enabler. I wonder are they not letting it be active on computers and stuff, because if I click it from my chat on my phone, y'all, I'm out of focus. My camera's wanting. There we go.
There you go.
If I click it in the chat from my phone, it's working.
Look what I got.
I wonder if it's just something dealing with.
Ooh, nice, Sandrine. You lucky.
And the tote bags we have in multiple colors as well, y'all. So you don't have to just get black. She made one in white, but I do not recommend white for our crocheters. And we can also get bags like this. This is a pleather bag, and that would match perfect with your notion bag, Sandrine.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a zipper pocket in the inside, and it is box bottom.
I like that one too.
Now we can make these as yarn bags.
I like that one too.
When you email me, just let me know what it is you want. I'm going to put all this stuff together and take a picture and put it on Instagram, Facebook, and I'll use it sometimes in my thumbnail.
Of course, I don't need no yarn.
Rosalie, you love my accent. It's country.
Country. Y'all like country. We country, baby. We Alabama, baby.
Yeah, white bags get dirty too easy. I'm in Alabama, Rosalie. Originally from Louisiana. Born and raised in
Alabama.
Louisiana.
We roll with the
And
tide, baby.
country bumpkin. That's right. I tell people all the time, you can take me out the country, but you can't take the country out of me.
Hmm.
I can live in the city and I'll still sound the same.
That's right.
I get talked about when we go up north to Ohio to see my husband's family all the time because they always talking about how we talk. Y'all so country. Okay, Green D said the Ravelry link is working, so
It's just like what's
let
her
me see if
name?
I can pin it to the top.
Tasha Society. She say, Sandrine, I like your southern accent. Well, I was born and raised in Alabama, so I can't help
I
it.
pinned the Ravelry link to the top of the chat line so you don't have to scroll through to find it anymore.
Gina, all I want to tell you is right now, I put my Boston butt in the pressure cooker.
When it'll be ready?
Hey, I put it for an hour, so it might be ready before an hour, but I'm gonna let it like do its thing.
Oh, you doing it in the pressure cooker? That thing gonna fall all to pieces.
Ooh, child, that's the way I like it.
Rosalie, you have family in Ohio? Yeah, my husband's family is in the Columbus area. That's actually where he was born at, and he didn't come to Alabama until he was 4. And the house that him and all his brothers and his sister was born at, that house is still in the family in
That's
Ohio.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And for the longest time, it still had the same phone number. Even
Really?
after, yes, even after my sister-in-law passed, because she was living in the home house and then she passed away and it went to her 2 boys. And they kept the same number. And it was the first phone number that my father-in-law and mother-in-law ever had.
That's
I got,
wild.
I got a story similar to
Akron
that.
and
My
Chardon.
my grandma had we lived with my grandma when she got real older and sick or whatever. And when she passed along, we stayed in her house. It's still in the family, but we eventually moved. My daddy built our house from the ground up, so we moved up the road, but we still got her same phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They said they speak up a little bit, Chandrine. They can hardly hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might need to get a
Welcome in,
phone.
Chandra. How are you? Anyone that has came in that I have missed, I do apologize. Um,
Hey, Rosalie.
Ashtabula, Ohio. We deliver to all parts of Ohio. And Granny D says she's on her phone too, though. Yeah, I can click the links from my phone.
My granny D country too. She up there in North Carolina.
She's
But
in
that's a
North
part of the
Carolina. I
South.
lived in North Carolina for about 2 years in Asheville, North Carolina, where the big Biltmore estate is at.
I like Asheville. Been there.
Yeah,
My
Asheville is
friend says
beautiful during the fall of the year with
I
all
got a
the
friend
leaves changing.
who stay in Charlotte.
And
Charlotte.
I've actually lived in Wyoming.
Hmm.
I heard you
And
say
I
that once.
and I had to get up out of there because it wasn't nothing but hills and mountains and valleys and tumbleweeds and mooses and everything else and snow. It wasn't. It was a little too country for me.
I like to be miles from the store, but not that many miles.
Yes. Now my husband and them do have family in Cleveland too, but he's got one brother. It's just him, one sister, and one brother. And that the sister is the youngest, and she's here in Selma. Sarah said it sounds like her hometown. Yeah, it was a little town called Powell, Wyoming.
Wow.
I didn't stay there but about 2 months, and I got back down to Louisiana, baby.
You were missing those mosquitoes, weren't you?
I was.
Oh, the mosquitoes are bad. Make sure you keep you some off in your
Shell's
car.
brother lives in Ravenna. Yeah, it's a lot. I've met quite a few people from Alabama. And Granny D says, "Yep, I'm in C country, baby." And Tammy lives 25 minutes from Cleveland. And Granny D says she remembers when their phone number was only 5 digits and it was a party line.
Wow.
I mean, we had them rotor phones.
And Rosalie says she missed Vignette. And Quilty says she has a cousin. Where'd it go? In Wapakoneta, Ohio. I probably didn't pronounce it right, but
Close enough.
and Granny D says she's just an hour north of Charlotte. And Rosalie says, "Oh, cool, Tammy, where?" And Shell is in Greenville, North Carolina, Granny, about 6 hours from you. Oops, about 3 hours from you. Welcome in, Brett's Worship Channel. How are you tonight? Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. And if y'all haven't, y'all go back out and hit them thummies. You like Veronica, you better hit them thummies. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I love it. When I started getting my stitch markers in from different content creators, because that's my goal this year, is to support other channels that make stuff.
You want to hear something funny? My husband's on the other side of the house, and I can hear that he's actually watching us right now.
Oh, well, good. Thank you for watching. Hey, hit that thumbs up.
Yep, he better.
Hit that like button.
Look, Brenda, every time you go live on YouTube, I be sleep. I'm a sleepy kind of girl. Like I got up today around time Joe got on live. It was 12 o'clock. He was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I just woke up." And then I was like, "Get up." And by the time he got off, I was asleep before he got off live. Actually, I had to cut the computer off. I had to wake up and cut the iPad off, and I just woke up again. It's like 6 o'clock.
So do you get up late? Do you get up late and stay up late as well?
Yeah, I stay up late.
And Angie Prescott said her daddy was from Piedmont, Alabama, and her daughter went to college in Talladega. Talladega is just right on the other side of Montgomery. Talladega is about 70 miles from my house. And Live Talk Leah says, yeah, or else V gets you with her, what is that, chancla? That's a Spanish word.
Yep.
Yeah, Granny, do them rotary phones with them curly cords. You had to sit there, and if you was calling long distance, you had to dial a 1 first. And lo and behold, if it had 9 and zeros in it, you had to go all the way around. And even when push button phones came out, my mama still kept her rotary phone. And Rosalie says, Tammy, we will have to include you in our next meetup. And Robin said, I loved Canoe at Lake Park and the wooden roller coaster. We went up to Maggie Valley in North Carolina and Cherokee. And Cherokee is an Indian reservation. And Maggie Valley is on the way to Cherokee. And we used to go up there and play bingo. And they also had a go-kart place and a little gaming center where you go in and play different kind of video games and stuff like that. But Maggie Valley has an actual roller coaster. It's called Ghost Town, and you had to ride the ski lift up to it. I don't know what it looks like because I'm not getting on a ski lift. And but they actually have a roller coaster that's built. It starts off flat on the mountain, but then it goes out to the sides of the mountain. It hangs off the side of the mountain.
I don't know that I would get on one of those either.
Welcome in,
Consuelo.
Consuelo, how are you? I got your granny square. I've got yours and I've got Mimi Cat Do's. And I'm still working on mine. I'm fixing to start sending them out though, because I'm almost through. Ghost Town closed down a couple of years ago. Yeah, that was, woo, Lord have mercy. That was back in the 90s when I was going up there. That's when I lived in Asheville, North Carolina. Because Chastity was actually born in Asheville. So that was, I moved from Asheville in 96. Because she was born in November. I moved back to Louisiana from Asheville in 96. Welcome in, Sis Jane from Holy Spirit Firefall. How are you tonight, Christy, with Christy's Creations? That's what I'm going to do with that. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you know how I was, I'm going to go live tomorrow at noon?
Yes.
So my mom called me and said, so what are you doing tomorrow? And I said, well, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment early in the morning, and then I have a meeting at 12. And she goes, oh, because my mom likes for me to do her toenails. She likes for me to do her pedicures. And she lives about 45 minutes away, and she wanted to drive over. And I said, well, why don't you come on Friday instead? And then I felt so bad. I said, you know what? Just come on over. If I'm on the live, they'll get to meet you. So maybe you'll get to meet my mama.
Good.
She's a feisty 81-year-old.
And she drives 45 minutes away.
45 minutes away, and she's coming so I can do her feet.
Baby, not only did she drive 45 minutes away, she drive in that Florida crazy traffic.
Mm-hmm.
That is one place I will drive from where we live to Florida. But when we get in Florida, I turn it over to my husband and I tell him, you can deal with all these crazies. But believe it or not, it's not the Florida people.
No.
It's the people from out of town.
Yes.
But look, when my husband drive to Florida, and I take the wheel from there, because I'm a crazy driver just like them, so we can get along.
See, Brenda, one of them out of towners.
That's exactly what she's talking about. That's exactly what she's saying.
And Granny D said, so nice of you to do her nails and feet. I need my youngest to do mine.
Well, she goes to the salon, but she says they don't cut her toenails short enough. I guess they're afraid they're gonna hurt her. And I just go to town, and so.
And everybody's saying, Lori said, saying that's what I was thinking. 45-minute drive for an 81-year-old.
Yeah. She's fine.
She can handle it. She can handle it, baby.
And V says she drive in Florida when they go to Orlando. See, I don't, because I might run you off the road. I'm just going to be honest with you. I get road rage quick in a heartbeat, because what I can't stand, when I was out there on the road with my husband in that big truck, they call cars like we drive four-wheelers. People don't have a sense of death, because we can be in that right lane running 70 miles an hour in that big truck. They will come in an exit ramp coming up. They will speed up past him and then come over right in front of him and hit their brakes.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're loaded with 40 to 48,000 pounds, you're not stopping on a dime.
That's one thing. I hate driving long distance, especially if I'm by myself. But normally I'm the kind that I will let the trucks either buy and stay a good way away from them. Because even if you're just driving near them, the drag just, is really bad on your car too. You're shaking all over the place, and so you're just better off staying way away from them and let them have the space.
Yeah.
I let them have their space, but I pass on by them and keep on trucking. When
And
I go to
Lori said
Georgia to
she
visit
drove
my
around
brother.
Orlando about 3 years ago. It wasn't too bad, but she lives in a city, so maybe she's used to it.
Mm.
And Granny D says, V, if you drive in Atlanta, you can drive anywhere, and you darn skip, because them folks in Atlanta, they are 90 to 100 all the time on that interstate out there.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm,
why
I
that's why
can't.
I say it don't bother me to drive
And
on the
Texas
highway because
is
I go to
another
Georgia a
one.
lot.
Texas is another place where people drive fast and crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, Christy. Now I used to, when I first met my husband, and I was having to go back and forth to Louisiana when I was battling for my kids, because my husband actually picked them up from daycare and went to North Carolina with them.
What?
So I was having to drive back and forth to Louisiana. He actually installed a CB in my car so I could keep up with where the state troopers and everything was, because they call them a full grown bear. State troopers are a full grown bear. A sheriff is a county mountie, and a city cop is a city kitty. And I like running with the bull haulers because they go fast and they don't get stopped by state troopers or have to go into the scale houses or any of that stuff, because once they load those cows on those trailers, they have so many hours to get them to where they're going,
Mm.
or they start dying. So, and if you can get close enough up behind them, you actually save gas because it's pulling you.
I'm letting
Where
it
you
stand
going,
out, Tina.
Sandrine?
Yeah,
Huh?
Rosalie, you're right. Their minimum speed limit on interstate is 75, and they've also increased it to 75 on a lot of their back roads too. My husband sets his cruise on 68 to 70 in his big truck. He don't go no faster unless he sees a potential for a wreck or something to happen, and he'll go and get out of the way, because none of our trucks are governed, meaning that they'll only go so fast. And Miss Vicky said her grandma had a party line when she used to go and stay with her in the summers. Everyone had so many rings. Hers was 3 rings. Then she knew it for her, but you could listen in a small town in Iowa in the 60s.
Party line.
And Daigo says it's slow going where she lives out in Texas, in the Dallas Fort Worth, Texas area.
That's good then.
And Lori says she's driven in Atlanta a few times, Chicago too. But like I said, I drive on a 6-lane interstate highway to and from work every day. Yeah.
Oh.
Now, Birmingham is crazy. Birmingham, Alabama is the crazy city in Alabama to live in. If you got to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, you have to leave home at 5 in order to be there at 8 and hope you don't be late.
Wow. Why is that?
Because people do not know how to drive. You have 4 lanes on most of Interstate 65 going through Birmingham, or on Interstate 20 going through Birmingham. They even have a bypass that you can go. And everybody wants to stay in the right lane, and then everything gets backed up from people getting off or getting on.
Mm.
And it could be a fender bender, and traffic will be backed up for 10 miles because everybody got to stop and be nosy.
Yikes.
And Sid Jane says that Lori Armstrong, I hate the highway. I admire you.
Me too. I'd rather, when I go to my mom's, if I go by myself, I'd rather take the street roads, the regular back roads, and it may take me close to an hour, but I hate getting on the turnpike and I hate getting on I-4. Those two roads here in Central Florida are the worst.
You said the two that my husband talks about all the time when he has to go to Florida. He said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, I refuse to get on that turnpike and I cannot stand to travel Highway 4.
Uh-huh. It's bad.
And y'all got a lot of toll roads down there too.
Just about every road now is a toll road, yes.
And I know that the big trucks have to pay a whole lot more than a regular vehicle does because they go by
Uh-huh.
how many axles you have.
That's right. That
Florida's
is right.
tough on us on them truck drivers because you got two scales you got to go through. You got the agriculture scale, and then you got the regular big truck scale. Because you can't, if you, especially if you haul fruit, they're real strict on you if you haul fruit because they don't want any fruit flies coming into Florida. But you
Mm-hmm.
can bring them up out of Florida with you.
Ain't that always the case?
But yeah, if you're a van hauler or a reefer hauler and you're hauling fruit, they'll actually they'll pull you in and pull you over and actually inspect what you're bringing into Florida to make sure that it does not contain fruit flies.
Wow. Wow. The trucking business is not an easy one, is it, Jeannie?
It's not. It's not. It's always up and down, up and down,
Wow.
and then
Sandra, you
you.
going to sleep?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I can't go. I've been asleep all day. I got to stay up now. I was in the
And
kitchen.
Chrissy said Florida was nice and sent her a nice letter thanking her for visiting, but asked her would she please pay her $36 toll fee.
Oh, yeah.
And if they don't, they will have your license and stuff suspended, and your tag will be flagged in the state of Florida. And if you
Yeah.
get caught in Florida, you're going to get a bigger ticket than that $36.
Or are you going
Yeah,
to
because they
jail?
don't even take, a lot of the tolls now don't even have attendance. It's all toll by plate.
Right. They take a picture of your plate and then they send you an invoice in the mail.
So it doesn't matter what state you live in. If you have a plate and it's registered to you, you're going to get a bill. Lower that thing. You hear my husband's phone?
I do. And there's a road in between Kentucky and Indiana that is toll, but it's no signs or anything that indicates it's a toll road. And next thing you know, you're getting an invoice in the mail for a toll. They have a pretty picture of the front of the truck with that tag. And if they don't get it, they get the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
tolls are crazy. And Texas tolls are outrageous. And Pennsylvania tolls, New York tolls, you might pay $100 to $200 in certain tolls in Pennsylvania and New York. They're high. And then what makes it even worse, the section of the road that's a toll might not be but a mile long.
Yes, we have a couple of those here.
Sandrine got a toll road up there in the T-Town.
Yeah.
Montgomery has a toll road too.
From here to the hotel I work at, it's maybe 14 miles, and I pay close to over $5 round trip each day.
Oof.
See?
Hmm. And that's taking a couple of the. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, I could go a streetway and not pay it. It would take longer, but there's only two other ways to go, and both are toll roads. So it doesn't matter which option I take. I still have to pay a toll.
Hmm. Well, Mine is optional. You can take it if you want, and you ain't got to take it. Depends on where you going or where you coming from to get on the toll. I don't never have to take it if I don't want to. And where I live at now, I had an option not to take it because where we used to live at, the quickest way to get over the river was the tollway because it's less
Mm-hmm.
traffic because ain't nobody trying to pay no toll. I go that way. So we was, at the time it was like 75 cents. That when it first opened. Now it's more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Lo-
now I don't have to use it.
Lori,
So
I do have a Sun Pass. It is a little bit cheaper. It is a little bit cheaper, but it's not that much cheaper. It's still
Right.
pricey.
In the Sun Pass, you have to put money on it, don't you?
Yeah, you have to have it tied into an account where it automatically
Mm-hmm.
deducts. You have to have a balance to be able to use it. So I have it because of the trucks. I have the landscaping trucks on it as well. So they're all under the same account.
Yeah. That way they can like we got pre-pass in all our big trucks, and it's a little white box that goes on the windshield at the
Hmm.
top, and it'll let them be able to pass through scales without getting pulled in, and it also is tolls too, so they don't have to stop at the toll booth and pay for them. Because I said, nah, them drivers will be done got a toll ticket that somebody dropped and turned it in like they done paid it because we reimburse our drivers for tolls
Hmm.
if they have to pay for 'em.
It's easier that way, you know.
No, Christy, everybody's tolls are different. She said she thought her iPass would work in Florida and it didn't. Yeah, Florida has Sun Pass.
Hmm.
Texas has their own tolls. I can't think of what the name of it is.
But now
Um,
it doesn't matter here in Florida what you have because even if you don't have a Sun Pass or a toll scanner, whatever it's called, they still will do, tag toll by tag.
hmm
And now you can get into some roads where they automatically tell you this is a toll by tag road. So you know you're gonna get on and they're just gonna take a photo and bill you. If you have a Sun Pass or another one, they'll bill it to that, but if you don't, they'll just send you the bill to the house.
Yep. Because I know I got a speeding, not a speeding ticket, a traffic ticket in the
Are you
mail.
are you sure about that?
Yeah. Last speeding ticket I got was in 2012.
Knock on wood. Don't be jinxing it.
I
Yeah.
know that's right. The last speeding ticket I got is like never.
Yeah, Indiana has Easy Pass, and iPass works with them. Yeah, yeah. Pre-pass, we're set up with everybody, including Texas. But there's one part around Texas in Houston. It's a toll road out there in Houston that pre-pass does not. You still get a ticket in the mail. You get an invoice in the mail on that certain toll road down there in Houston, Texas,
It's
because
probably private. It's probably a private
probably
road.
is.
Yeah.
Texas has the tolls and just out in the nowhere and nobody at them for change. Right.
Yeah.
They'll let you pay what you can and they'll send you a bill in the mail too. They gonna get that tag though.
And they'll probably charge a processing fee as well.
Mm,
Yeah, Lord, check out those, check your route, put include tolls and see, because I know for a fact some of them tolls up there are 200 and something dollars.
Yikes.
ooh.
Because my drivers have been up there and they've brought back toll tickets that high. Or they've gotten the invoice in the mail. And I'm like, golly. I asked my husband, I said, Lawrence, is this right? And he said, yep, that's Pennsylvania for you. That's why freight going in that direction pays really, really well. Because you got those high expensive tolls you got to pay. Since Dana, it's 8:42. You said we was giving a free pattern away. How we gonna do it? Yeah, Michigan tolls is high too. You pay $50 to go across the Mackinac Bridge in Michigan to get across it on the other side. You got to come back across it, and when you
Let me
come
tell
back
you.
across it, you have to pay another $50.
The only thing I hate to drive across is water. And Florida got a lot of water, but I done got used to destined. You know what I'm saying? I got used to destined in Fort Walton. I got used to that. But like big high bridges of water, I can't do. I will pull over and I tell my husband, if you want to drive across, we turn around. We going back the other way. So
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
yes, and I hated it. Water on both sides. My.
Across Lake Pontchartrain Bridge.
Yes, I ain't had to drive.
All you see is water. No houses, no land, no
Nothing.
nothing. Just water. And it is
Just
20
water.
something miles long.
Yes. But I ain't had to drive it. I closed my eyes the whole time. I told my husband or whoever was driving, let me know we get across. I open my eyes, baby.
And New
That's a
Orleans
long
has
bridge.
New Orleans has the scariest bridge in the world. It's shaped like a V.
Now since Lake Pontchartrain messed up, don't it go under the water and back up?
Yeah. If Lake Pontchartrain Bridge fell in when Hurricane Katrina came, they had to
Yeah.
rebuild it.
So now I go under the water and back out. I ain't about that life. I ain't ready to go. I'm telling you, I'm flying in or taking the train where I ain't got to see it.
Granny G says she has driven across Lake Pontchartrain. Yes, if you go to New Orleans and you travel in on Interstate 10, you're going across Lake
Lake
Pontchartrain
Pontchartrain.
Bridge.
And
Yes.
now you go under the water, Sandrine. Now it goes under.
Under the water, back out. I ain't ready.
Since they last
I would love to be in a car ride with Sandrine going through
I'll be
through that
hollering and
bridge.
screaming and
And
get
Gina said the
out.
Huey P. Long Bridge is awful, and it is. That's what it's called. Yeah. But New Orleans they have one that is shaped just like a V. Cause Chastity and them just went to New Orleans last week, and she said y'all could have told. She was talking to her daddy because he goes in that area all the time. You could have told me that you had this scary bridge to go over to get into New Orleans. He said if you went I-10, you don't. He said even if you went Highway 90, which runs along the coast down there, you still don't have that bridge. And she said, well, no, it wasn't going into it. It was us going around in New Orleans. And she pulled the picture up. And I remember that bridge from when I was a little girl because we used to take my daddy down there because he used to work offshore in the oil field. And we had just stopped at a store and got something to drink and some snacks. And my mama said, Jenny, you might want to close your eyes because when I was young, I was terrified of bridges. I said, why, Mom? And I looked up and I seen that bridge. I started crying. And I begged her, Mom, please don't go across it. She said, Jeannie, we have to. And it is straight up and then straight down.
See,
And it's
Oh,
shaped like a V.
I freak out.
Let me pull it up on my phone and show you.
Let
why
me
would
tell
they
you
make
something.
a bridge like that? What was that? What was the purpose of making a bridge like that? I don't
I
get
have no idea.
I freak out. I had to take my anxiety medicine.
it. Listen, you would have to take the anxiety medication, a couple shots of something before you even reach the bridge.
That's right. Because if I see it in the distance like that, I'll say, I'll wait on this side until y'all get through with y'all vacation, and then y'all pick me back up on the way back.
It's the steepest bridge in the world.
Mm-hmm. But when you in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, the water is this close. The water is on the road pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's just this far from the highway. Like you, it's it's crazy. It ain't even a bridge. It's just a road. and it's on both sides, and it freaks you out.
I don't
Oh,
understand that concept. I don't understand why they would do that.
me neither. It's over the water or what?
What's underneath it?
The road.
Well, that don't make no sense.
What?
The
What? You
road.
know, there must have been at some point
Well,
some kind of
New Orleans.
transport. Some kind
You
of
know,
transport. Go ahead.
New Orleans is up below sea level anyway, so
Right.
they may have built it like that because of flooding and stuff.
Flooding. Oh, okay, okay. But
You
still,
know,
don't
they
make no
said if
sense what they
another
trying to
hurricane
do.
like Katrina comes through and hits New Orleans like it did, it probably will not be in New Orleans anymore because it's going to pull it into the Gulf
Mm,
because they
We're
sit way
trying.
below sea level.
right.
Louisiana, the whole state of Louisiana is 90% water,
Hmm.
Yeah,
and the rest is 10% land. So
it is what it is.
Jolene said, "Oh no way, no thank you." So boats go on. No, boats don't go under because it's
It's a
road
road.
underneath there.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I wonder if when it was built, there was something, some kind of, I don't know, like a production facility that was producing something that in order to transport it was something really big, and they had to go through that there to get out. I don't know.
Look on the Huey P. Long Bridge, which is the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. There's actually been big trucks gotten blown off of it into the lake when there was
What?
like
Oh,
thunderstorms and stuff like that. Yes, they have literally gotten blown off. Or if
Send
they have a wreck on there, they're easily to go off
I
the
have a
edge
heart
of it.
attack.
And Granny D said Lake
Cedrine is not
Pontchartrain.
coming near that bridge ever. It don't matter if she's medicated, if she's drunk,
Nothing.
or whatever. She's not going near now.
And Granny D said Lake Pontchartrain many times when her daughter lived in New Orleans for 10 years made my hiney hole draw up.
Joe is full on bridges, huh? He likes
I
them.
do not. I think it's the bridges that I don't like. It's not the water. It's the bridges that I don't like.
You don't like the combinations. What you don't like.
Yeah,
And
that
Dana
too.
says Joe is full on bridges. And Quilty said, I'm not crossing that. I've actually been across it when I was young. Because my dad we had to used to take him down to the tip of the boot to catch out. And the only way to get out there was a bridge over the ocean. That was scary to me because I can't drink all that water.
Bathe
And
in it, spin in and all
I'm
of that
scared of
stuff.
sharks. I can swim and I can float real good, but I'm scared of sharks.
You know, there's a long bridge similar to that. I'm assuming it's similar to that. In South Florida, as you go from like Miami into the Florida Keys, there's a long bridge similar to that where it's just right over water. It's just water. It's just a bridge over water.
Hmm.
But it's nowhere near that long. You said it was 22 miles?
The Huey P. Long Bridge, I think my husband said the other day, was like 23.6 miles or something
That's
like
Oh,
that.
I freak out.
that's long. That is a long bridge.
And it's not over the ocean. You would think you was over the ocean, but it's actually Lake Pontchartrain. It's a lake.
Wow.
Nothing but water on both sides. Ooh.
Yep.
Meg crossed that bridge, she said. The Huey P. Plenty.
Yeah, the Huey P. Long Bridge.
Holy Spirit Pie tells her, you're brave.
Let's see. Lake Pontchartrain Bridge.
Yeah, that new one under the
The
water.
Lake Pontchartrain is 23.83 miles long.
Wow. Good
Water
night,
on both.
Lori.
All you see is water on both sides.
I'm finna show it
Water.
to you.
Ooh, yes. Yes. Oh, Lord.
And what makes
Oh Lord, he
That
said
dream freaked out.
and what
everything.
makes it
Everything
so
fine.
bad, it's not like driving over the bridge that you have to go across getting from Alabama to Florida where you far up above the water. It's
You right
like
there,
you can reach out and touch this
touch it,
water.
and you can't even see the cars on the other bridge that going the opposite way. It's just you and the water.
Okay, Lori, good night. Y'all, we finna do a giveaway right quick. Dana's gonna be giving away a free pattern. I'm
I'm
gonna type.
sure. I'm sure what's worse is that you can also probably see the sharks, not the sharks, but the alligators and crocodiles just waiting for somebody to fall right in.
There you go. You know, if y'all watch Swamp People on TV, it's about the people from down South Louisiana hunting alligators. If
Babies
you
are
watch,
ready?
if you watch Swamp People, um, they actually hunt alligators in Lake Pontchartrain.
Wow.
They bait them and they catch them. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
put butterfly in the chat. I guess we'll pick a number 1 through.
What's the prize?
It's my pattern and
Oh,
tutorial. Um, but Dana's doing it, so this is being sponsored by her. Um, 1 through 60.
Pick 47, somebody.
No, that was
we're
last
going
night's entry. I ain't
we're
gonna pick the
going
same number twice.
we're going camping this Sunday for a few days, and I'm gonna try to find some a piece of wood so when I make my piece.
Y'all hold on till I put butterfly in the chat and then put your numbers behind it. And I'll give everybody time to put their numbers, and then I'll put butterfly again, and that'll be the end of it.
Now, what you said, Brenda?
I was saying that when we go
Y'all can go
camping this
ahead.
when I go camping this weekend, I'm gonna try to find some wood, kind of like this one up here. Well, wrong way, this way. Left is right, like
Okay.
this one, so that
Mm-hmm.
I can do my piece with uh, some old weathered wood.
And I'm gonna let y'all keep putting, if you enter the number,
Driftwood. Thank you,
continue
baby.
to put it until I see someone pick the number that I chose. We got a winner. Y'all can stop. We got a winner.
Stop.
I just put butterfly in the chat. I chose 50 because I went back and looked to see how many thumbs I had, and I had 50 thumbs.
You know what? I always
And
go for
Miss
like 50.
Beverly from Bevy's Crafty Plans
Hey, babies.
chose 50. Where did I see it at? Right here.
Yay.
Let me make sure she was the first one, because nope.
Papá está lloviendo.
Veronica, you'll get a free pattern too, because that's my mistake, because I saw Miss Beverly's first, but Veronica did put 50. And she was the first one. So says Dana can give one and I'll give one.
There you go.
Veronica was number
That's how you
one,
keep
and
the
then
family together.
Miss Beverly was number two.
That's how you
Right
keep the
there.
family together.
Yep. I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers.
Especially Hobby Lobby Queen.
Exactly. Yep, Miss Beverly, you won a free pattern. And Veronica, you did too. And I will so since Dana, Miss Beverly, and Veronica, just let me know who you want to send one to, and I'll send the other one because that was my mistake. And we're gonna go over and Ray, Dana, and Joe. They're gonna be doing a good topic tonight. Is it Joe, is it still don't bite the hand that might have to feed you?
I know that's right. Baby, you don't never know who you gonna need in this world, baby.
That's right.
That's why I tell all y'all I love y'all every day. Y'all see y'all.
I actually have a testimony about that with my father-in-law.
Oh.
I
I
have one
do.
too about my brother-in-law, but he passed along now. I hate telling it, but I'm just like, bruh.
My father-in-law's passed too, but and I probably if they want me to talk about it tonight, y'all can get ready for some tears because they coming.
Yeah.
Um,
My brother-in-law too.
Dana said yes, Law. Just let me know who you want to send one to, either Veronica from Still Show Crochet or Shelf or Miss Beverly from Bevy's Crafty Plans. I saw Miss Beverly's first, and then I went back up, and Veronica had actually was the first one that did say 50. So I will send one. You can send one. Dana says, please bring your stories tonight. Yes. And that's what I love about our community, because we don't just talk about crocheting and crafting and stuff. We talk about life experiences
Yeah,
and everything else,
family stuff.
because you never know what your past may help someone else's future.
That's the truth.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm ready. I got my coffee, I got my water, and I'm going to sit here and crochet.
I got my
And
water,
Sis Jane
my
says,
crochet.
oh, I love you, beautifuls. Jeannie, Sandrine, and Brenda, we love y'all too. Okay, Sis Dana, that's fine, and I'll send V hers.
Y'all see this?
And if anyone would like to get the pattern and do a giveaway on their channel for it, that's fine. Um, you're gonna
My
be on a
husband.
sugar high. At least
No,
it's a
my
sugar
husband.
high, and not an E6000 high.
Look. When my husband bought them this morning, because when it's close to time for Aunt Flo to flow, I want chocolate. So he know to bring me chocolate. So
Dana, drop your link right quick so we can come over and raid y'all. It's 8:59.
yep.
And I might go live again Friday. Um, it just depends on what we got going on, because we're moving our stuff from the shop back out here. And we do that on weekends and stuff. So if I if I'm not too tired Friday, I will come on and do another live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time as well, and we'll carry over to Dana and them's at 9.
Jenny, I want to tell you, not this weekend, but the weekend after next, I'm going to Georgia. Hopefully,
Okay.
because I got to
Well,
get
if
my
you go in
grandma
them
some.
Dollar Trees and they got stuff that mine don't have,
Yes,
video call me so I can see, and I
I
will cash
will.
app.
Touch base with Veronica so she can give you all the details as to all the Dollar Trees that she goes to, where she finds all that good stuff that we never find in our stores.
And Veronica is dropping the link for this Saturday Challengers, which is with her, Brenda, and Ursula from OM Granny Squares. Y'all don't want to miss it because it's a lot of fun. I think you're hosting it, or Veronica.
Veronica's hosting
Veronica's
today.
hosting it this
Saturday.
Saturday.
And don't forget,
Okay.
tomorrow 12 noon in my house we're doing a live, and who knows if my mama may show up.
Right.
Okay.
You'll get to meet the 81-year-old little Spitfire that I have for mama.
I'll make sure I set my alarm so I can be up.
So y'all know what that means. We're gonna have a Spitfire when she gets to 81.
I just hope I reach that age.
And
Don't
look,
we
that's
all,
me
baby?
too.
Don't we all?
I tell you, enjoy your mamas while you have them, because I
Yes.
don't have mine anymore.
Yes.
I
Um,
got mine.
I
She
lost
just
her in
gone.
2013. Young, she was 65.
My mama is 60. Oh, I'm 48. She's 68.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go over and raid Dana and Joe. Y'all, thank y'all for coming. I really enjoyed it.
See y'all in a minute.
And if I do decide to go live Friday, I'll do a thing in my community tab to let everybody know tomorrow.
Okay.
And if so, I will see y'all then. If not, I'll see y'all on everybody else's live.
I'll see you in a few minutes. Go take a shower and head over right after that.
I took mine before my live, so I'm good.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.